Hello everyone and welcome back to the 1 hour a day Tibia project. Thanks again for the amazing support on the previous video, and that luck we had last week is definitely going to be difficult to top. This week there's an event that we're going to look at joining in with during the project, so we'll see how that goes later on. This is keeping in with the theme of having a very well-rounded character and not purely focusing on power gaming or leveling. Starting out this week, we are level 157, 96 club fighting, 86 shielding, and we have that huge 15 KK cash in the bank at the moment. So, as always, 1 hour a day, let's get it. Day 120, the Monday Classic, weekly bounty tasks. So for this week we managed to roll gazers, infernoid blobs, cobras and a double mammoth task. Double tasks are amazing for us on this series as it allows us to take 2 tasks done at once whilst using up less of our limited time. Firstly, we started out by heading to Svargron to work on our double mammoth task. These are always nice to get as I have limited time, so less times doing bounties, the better. So, a quick easy 400k experience here from the tasks, and a little bit of profit too. Then we headed over to Liberty Bay Bonelord Cave to work through our gazer task. This is a nice easy one too, a small little path back and forth until these are complete and done out of the way. No problems here. Then to Targuna to complete the Infernoid Blob task. This is an okay task as well, one of the better Targuna tasks that you can get. So it takes a few laps around the spawn, and this was marked off, done, nice and easy. We also hit the Herald of Fire boss here during this, so we can slowly build up these kills whenever we are here, for potentially some boss tree points in the future. And then finally we headed to one of the Anchorman tombs to begin working on the Cobra task. We decided to go here as it's a nice little consistent lap that I can do to complete this task. However, we didn't manage to complete it all during this day, so we will need to come back to this tomorrow just to get it quickly marked off and out of the way. Day 121, and we headed straight back to the tomb in Anchorman. We did a few more laps of this route and managed to complete our final weekly task. So this is great to get it done out of the way so early on our second day, and it opens up opportunities for us to do other things going forward. So, as we were over halfway on our sea serpent bounty, I headed back to the southern hunting ground at Svargrond and began working through these again. These are a nice, easy Grizzly Adams task for us now, and as we can clear through the spawn quite easily and practice our res on the young sea serpents, as I really need to start focusing on this in the future. In the rest of the session we managed to kill enough sea serpents to complete the whole task. So we headed to Grizzly Adams first to allow us to kill the boss Leviathan. So this can be found in the northern sea serpent spawn, and this boss brought back so many memories and nostalgia for me, but unfortunately we didn't manage to pull any of the nice drops. Just the sea serpent trophy, which is a 100% drop that can be sold for 10k. So better luck next time for me, I suppose. Day 122. So this is when we started out our Demon Lullaby event. So I headed to the desert west of Venor to pick up this little terror. We had a nice easy task today. The baby wanted sand, which we were right next to, so we could just use the demon baby on the sand and job done. Then we headed to Yalahar to work on our pirate cutthroat task. This is a nice, easy, chilled out bounty to pick up some more points for our talisman and just an easy session to get through. Always nice to kick back and take things chill sometimes. So we completed this task and made a little 40k profit from a few of the drops here, so that's always good. Keep plugging away at these bounties and building up the talisman. It'll be great for the character later on down the line when we've got some big damage and loot boosts. Then we rolled a Cult Enforcer bounty, which is great for us as this is one of our usual hunting spots. So I headed back to Carling Cults and down the floor to begin working on these. As always, this is a great spot for us to XP at the moment and keep bumping up our levels whilst also chasing the ever so close Vile Grandmaster charm. Day 123. Undead gladiators were the boosted creature of the day, and we also rolled them on our loot prey, so it was meant to be this day. This meant only one thing: heading over to the cave in Kralos to kill nightmare scions and undead gladiators. We were hoping to try and make some decent experience and profit, whilst also making some more bestiary points. We managed to hunt here for about a good 40 minutes or so and made plenty of experience, and also managed to make around 70 to 80k in profit also. Some of this I had to drop on the floor due to cap issues such as the plate legs, etc. This is because we were just getting constantly flooded with drops due to boosted and loot prey. Suffering with success, I guess we could call it. Day 124. We headed back to Carlin Cults and down the floor again to begin chipping away at this cult enforcer task. It was quite a large amount of kills we needed for this task, around 200 or just short of. So this is a lot for an adept task, so this may take a couple of sessions to fully complete. But nothing to complain about though, as this is still a great hunting spot for us. Whilst we restocked in the hunt, I headed to Fibula to feed my demon baby larva before we headed back to Carlin to hunt. So we ended this session just over halfway through the Cult Enforcer bounty task. So this is definitely something I need to come back to in another hunt, and hopefully fully complete during that session. We also made a little 40k profit here, which is always good. We looted a few nice crown pieces. Day 125. We started out by heading to Abdendrio to feed our demon baby a firefly before heading back to Svargrund to the Southern Sea Serpent hunting spot. I wanted something a little bit more chilled out and really wanted to keep chipping away at these Grizzly Adams tasks. Hopefully we can move on to some other tasks in the future which will benefit the character much more. In this session we managed to kill around 350 sea serpents in all, which is a great big chunk done out of the way, and we should be able to complete in another session, or at least get close to anyways. We also then headed to the depot to purchase some of the cheaper hand-in tasks that we had this week for a nice big boost in experience. Day 126. We started out by taking our demon baby to see where Santa lives, before we decided to run it back on the day before in the hopes to complete the sea serpent task. This is still a nice little spot for easy and chilled experience rates. I really want to hit some of the rarer drops from the boss also. However, we can't always be as lucky as we have been previously. We ended the session just short of 700 kills here, so this will definitely be something we can finish up another day and also kill the boss Leviathan. We also managed to pull around 120k profit here with our loot prey boosts also active. So we are looking to end this week with level 162, 95 club fighting, 88 shielding and 17 KK cash. So definitely keeping the ball rolling with this character, and level 200 is soon to be on the horizon. So another big milestone to come for sure. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe for more progress videos, and as always, take care now.